Hi guys, what is up? It is Alex here, and I'm very proud to announce a new series on this channel, F1 Career Challenge. This game came out in about 2002, and this is most certainly one of my favourite ever games to grace Earth, and I really love this game. And today and for the next couple of months, we're going to be doing a video each and every week of this game, and we're going to be showing you some career mode. So here we are, we're starting off in the Sauber and starting 16th on the grid. Not a great start if my controller disconnects, but yeah, we're going to be showing the whole race because I think the whole race is only about 6 laps. And I must say, into turn 1, one of the really big things is that the cars are really slow and the cars spin so fast. So I'm actually going to accidentally hit somebody. I think it's actually going to be my teammate. See, I'm trying to avoid everyone. And then there's a Jordan, and accelerate, and then no, there's a car just stopped in the middle of the road, and oh damn it, it's my teammate. And so I accidentally hit him round. And look at that, the cars are just everywhere, they're stopping, and I don't know really what to do. I'm just trying to avoid everybody. But definitely, as we play this game more and we improve, I will improve myself. And I can see I go off the track quite a bit and lock up the brakes, trying to make sure I don't hit into verts in front of us. And yeah, pretty crazy start to this whole career mode. And the laps is only 6 laps. I don't know whether you can actually change that at all, but I think 6 laps is about perfect for a YouTube video, and that makes it about 12 minutes long, and it should make an entertaining video. So here we are in 11th position. Our aim for this race, I think, is to finish 16th. So if we do anything above 16th, we're going to have a good race. So yeah, I think personally the quality isn't actually going to be too bad. I'm going to upload it in 720p just to see how it looks. And if it doesn't look any different than 360p, we'll just stick to 360p. But anyway, as we're coming down the back straight, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this game, because this is a bit of a different game. Obviously, F1 2012 is the new up-to-date version of pretty much this game, but this was developed by EA. And what this is, the idea of this game, is to have 4 seasons of Formula 1 switching out every year. Now, unlike F1 2012, where it's the same cars every single year, they officially licensed 4 seasons of Formula 1, so you go from 1999, 2000, 2001 and 2002, and through this little time you have an evolution of the cars. And obviously in the late 90s the Mercedes was the fastest car, and then in the early noughties the Ferrari was the fastest car, so you get the sort of changing evolution of cars, and it's really cool to have that in the game. And I really enjoy changing from team to team each season, and the cars actually change, they're not just the same car every season, and that's a really cool thing. I think I've already said PS2 as what I'm playing on this at the moment. And I've got all the leads and everything to record on PlayStation 2. So hopefully more actually PlayStation 2 games to come. I've got some really cool games. I've got like Super Trucks, I've got some old WRC games, NASCAR games, Gran Turismo 4, Toka 3, Toka 1, really enjoyable games, and I'm thinking about uploading them. So if you're actually watching up to this point, let me know if you want to see any of those games. And yeah, I'm trying to do something different, because I see all these other F1 channels at the moment just doing F1 2012, and I'm getting a little bit bored of F1 2012. I mean, the replayability of the game isn't as great as a lot of people would have liked. But I am enjoying the game when I go on it. Sprint mode is probably my favourite bit at the moment. But I'm going to try and vary up this channel, because a lot of people are really enjoying the career mode on F1 2012. So I see no reason why people wouldn't like Career Challenge, and it's a great game. Even though the AI are a bit weird at the start and everything does spin out a little bit easy. But yeah, I think a 6-lap race is pretty cool to have in career mode. You can see a car going slowly offline. I think that's Panis, and we're getting the position on him. And I must say, if you actually are enjoying these videos as of yet, obviously this is going to be the first episode, but if you do enjoy them and you're new to the channel, that'd be awesome if you could hit the subscribe button, because this is going to be a long series. We're going to keep going until we hopefully get all the 4 seasons complete. And I don't really care if this, I might take up this thing as a main thing on this channel. We'll see how it goes, but I'm really hoping people enjoy this, and I'm sure you guys do enjoy this, because it's something a little bit different. It's still associated with Formula 1, and you can see here going a little bit wide, trying to catch up to 3rd place. And lots of cars have been pitting early on in the sort of race, because loads of different strategies going on. Lots of people pitting on lap 1, 2, 3, and my scheduled pit is on lap 4. So I've just got to keep pushing to make sure that I get a good position at the end of this race. And you've got to remember, the top 6 get points in this season. I'm not sure when they switched to top 8 getting points, but I think it might have been sometime in the early noughties when they started giving the top 8 points, but only sadly the top 6 points in this one, so I'm going to have to pull out a bit of a miracle result to get a top 6 result here, especially as Sauber is not a really good car. One of the really cool things about this game is it actually sort of gives you mini challenges to yourself. Say from one sector to another, it sets you a set time, and if you beat it, you get like some extra points and reward points. And that's really cool to have just little things in the game to make it sort of a bit more challenging. But here we go, really struggling, trying to catch up with the Vert. But Zonta behind us, I think it is going to be catching us up now because we spin it out. And we're just pushing really hard to try and get the positions. But everyone in front of us is pitting. So the leader is in the pit lane. The yellow sort of triangle, the yellow, sort of the arrow I suppose you want to call it, is the leader. And all the red cars are the cars in front and behind you. But here we are, we're leading the race after everybody's pitted in. And we've got quite a late strategy to come into the pit, so I think we're actually the last car to pit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in for one more lap, and we're going to dive into the pit stops, and we've got to really push on this lap. We can't make any mistakes because otherwise we will be losing even more time. Now hitting some of these apexes is alright, we're running onto the grass in some of these corners, which is losing us time. And this is actually the first time I've played this game in about a year, so I'm gonna, it's gonna take me quite a bit of time to get used to it. But I'm certainly gonna be happy playing this game because I absolutely loved it. I played this game up until I got, I think, F1 2010, so it's not a game that I just gave up on as soon as the new consoles came around. I still played this game. I went back to it even when I had an Xbox 360, and I think that's just because it was just a pure class game. It was really good, and I just wish maybe Codemasters or somebody, because this was made by EA, I don't know whether EA could take it up again, but maybe make a game from like 2007 to 2009 when they didn't actually have licensed cars, in a game licensed cars, and it would be really cool to actually just have a little 3-year career challenge, and I'd certainly play it a lot. I wish they would make it, but it's a bit of a long shot, and you can see they're running off into the gravel on our pit lap, losing about another 3 or 4 seconds, which is a bit frustrating, but I don't think we would have got really a better position than we got in this race. It was just a bit lucky really that we got this pit stops done alright. Something really cool about this game as well is that it has an interactive pit stop. Now you don't actually drive the car, but you brake it to certain points. Now you see there I had to brake to 50, and now I'm going to brake down to 12 I think here. And yeah, I think I overshot it a little bit. I was trying to brake it. No, I went to 13 then to 8. So then we turn right into the pit stop, and the team do the work. And they make mistakes. They're not really fast. You can see that they don't really take much time really taking the tyres off, because they don't really do it as fast as what I'm trying to say. Is because they put the fuel in, obviously. Back then they did all the fuel, and then there we go. It gives you some like results of how you did going in the pit stops, and it tells you how much time you lost at the side there. So I lost a lot of time braking to 50 I think, and now Zonta has come out in front of us, and we want to really get the 10th position here. That is going to be my aim now, obviously. And we've got, I think, Alex behind us. I can't remember what his first name is, but it's something Alex. But our name on the game is Alex, but my 3-name initial is AFR for Afro. And trying to get past Zonta there, not getting the position done. And going through the first couple of corners of the lap, it's going to be hard on the new tyres, and got to get them up to temperature. But the cool thing is when you get in the slipstream, it really does give you a boost. It's like when you get in the slipstream for a long amount of time, you get a bit of a boost. You can see there locking the rear brakes up, trying to get past Zonta there, but making a bit of a mistake and a bit of a fail, and you end up going wide and over the grass. So now trying to go around the back straight, I suppose you can call it. Now we're going to try and get into the slipstream in behind Zonta. We're going to be running side by side. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Side by side. Ooh, very lucky there. And I think that's the BAR that Zonta is driving. Now we have 14 seconds to the car in front of us, which is Vert. And we're going to be trying our best to get anywhere near him. It's going to be quite hard to get anywhere near him, as I said. But trying to get a good corner there, but no, cutting it across it a little bit, and Zonta is still right on the back of us. We were lucky to get the position back there, but now it's going to be hard because he's going to be pushing like crazy. And Hill in front of us has went into the pit, and it looks like we're going to get past him through the stops. And yeah, we're going on to the final lap right now, running a little bit wide. We did alright in this race. I can't believe actually we did this well. And obviously when we get into the bigger and better teams, we'll obviously hopefully go for the championship and wins. But going to turn 1, looking at the rear brakes a little bit, cutting across turn 1 just a little bit, And here, yellow and red flags. What does this mean? I think it actually means that there's some oil or something on the track, and I think actually a car retired. And you can see there, I've jumped up to 8th position, which is Ralf Schumacher, where Ralf Schumacher was, and it looks like he's been took away by the tow trucks. And now we've got to just defend from Zonta, and we're going to get a top 8 positioning. And whilst I was racing in this race, I thought top 8's going to be points, isn't it? But then when I got to the end, I realised, oh yeah, it's only going to be the top 6, isn't it? Because of the rule changes throughout the last 15 or so years. It's changed so many times. But yeah, I was pretty happy with this race. Obviously some mistakes going into the gravel a couple of times and cutting a couple of the corners. But overall, I've really enjoyed my experience back on F1 Career Challenge. I really hope that we're going to continue on with this series, and hopefully everybody enjoys it. And we'll see, obviously, with the likes and the comments, if people enjoy it or if they don't enjoy it. And yeah, we'll see, and we'll make a judgment of when the next episode will be. But I'm 99% sure the next episode will be coming in about a week or so. So watch out for that when that comes up, guys. But yeah, rounding the last couple of corners of the lap, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to leave it a like and a comment, and even if you want a favourite, that'd be awesome. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can hit the subscribe button for much more commentaries like this over this game and many more games as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching this episode, guys. We come across the line to finish in 8th position, a pretty nice result for our first race back on this game in about a year, and I must say, in time to come we will improve and hopefully catch up to the gap and hopefully get points soon. But yeah, as I said, guys, that is pretty much it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, be sure to leave a comment whether you liked this episode, and hopefully you liked this game. So have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.